Hello, you are welcome to Love in Focus. I'm your host, Yinka Adejuma. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you on what I caption how to move on from someone you love. How to move on from someone you love. The meaning of moving on in a relationship is about getting back into a healthy routine. Love is a complicated emotion that you when you see that okay this relationship is not working, that the relationship is not doing you any favor, you can decide to neglect your feelings and it is not good for you. Most of the people you will see nowadays that couples they were killing themselves, the husband killed the wife killed the these are the things they know from the beginning that this relationship is not. There are stages in their relationship that they will see that okay, it is better for them to separate, but they will keep on passionate. So how can I move on from a relationship that is not working? These tips will help you to move on from someone you love. Number one is acknowledge the truth of the situation. It is good to be hopeful, but not to be struggling in your relationship. You have to consider the present reality than the future that you imagine. The person you love may not feel the same way for you. So you have to check it out. If you believe giving up on your relationship or someone means that you are a failure, no, you are not a failure. It takes courage and self-awareness to recognize this, and it's a positive step towards self-growth. So you have to acknowledge the truth of the situation. Is this thing working? This relationship is draining me. It's about you. So, and the next thing that you will now do is that you have to identify relationship needs and deal breakers. When you identify relationship needs and deal breakers, it will help, it will give you more courage to take a step forward when it has to do with your love life. What are the relationship needs? Relationship needs are like trust, mutual respect, communication, quality time together. And deal breakers are like mistrust, unfaithfulness, dishonesty, all those things. So you consider the one that is really happening in your relationship. This one will help you to know that okay, should I go on? Should I patch this thing? You're not supposed to patch any relationship. Is the person a faithful person? Is he a loyal person? Is he a cheater? Is he an abuser? Those are the things that you consider. So you consider the relationship needs and deal breakers. Because you must know all these things, it will give you strength and boldness to take a step forward. And the next step is that you embrace the power of acceptance. You accept what you understand by love. You must know love, you must know yourself, you must know what you want before you enter into any relationship. So you consider it, you have to accept it. This is how love is supposed to be. Is that what I'm receiving in my own relationship? Is because your emotion can be keeping you there. You can be enduring some things that you're not supposed to endure. So acknowledging this harsh reality is essential if you want to go on in your life. It's about your life. Know that life doesn't stop for or without anybody. If anything should happen to you, life continues. So you must acknowledge what you understand by love. So you stop overthinking and start working towards how to improve yourself as an individual. Because you're not supposed to remain the same because your relationship did not work again. And the next step is that you have to understand that it will take time. Yes, it will take time because you have invested time, you have invested resources, and so many other things into that relationship. So don't think that the feelings and everything because you made up your mind that okay, I'm just tired of this relationship is better, or maybe it's the person that served you breakfast. You understand? Maybe it's the person that broke your heart. You just said okay. You just have to know that the feelings that everything will not just go on overnight. And because the feelings and everything did not just disappear overnight, that doesn't mean that you should not be blaming yourself. It is a fact. You already have some kind of dreams for that relationship, but you have to accept that all those things will not just disappear overnight. That's what I'm saying. Because devil will be bringing the thought, the past, everything back to you. That is why you have to be patient with yourself. You have to self-compassion by advising yourself or put yourself as okay, if it is my friend that the partner of my friend just broke the heart of my friend, what am I going to tell my friend? That advice that you will give to your friend, give it to yourself. Also accept that it is natural to hurt. Yes, it will hurt you and it is natural. Because loving somebody who doesn't love you, who doesn't want you, doesn't make you to be a foolish person. Until you try that person, you may not know the mind of that person for you. It is okay to cry. Everybody has their own coping mechanism, but that doesn't mean that every day of your life you'll now be crying over somebody. If you keep on crying or you are stuck in crying, you'll be able to move forward in life. It's painful, I know. You cry and you move forward in life. You learn forgiveness, and in learning forgiveness, you first of all have to forgive yourself first. Maybe there's some things that you do that cause this, that cause the breakup, or all these things. You forgive yourself, and you forgive the person, because until you forgive yourself, you'll not be able to forgive the other person. So you learn forgiveness. It will help you to heal fast. When they born you on the planet Earth, they didn't join your cord and the cord of that person together. So think about the endless suffering that the relationship would have caused you both in the future. It's a bitter experience, but their decision has saved you from misery. It's hard, but it's good for you. All those things will make you to be a better person. So after crying, after everything, the next thing that you will do is to look into the future. Cut off anything that will make you to remember that your ex, because you need to cut it off temporarily in order for you to move on. If not, your mind will just be going there, and it will keep you in one place. Eliminate everything that connected you to your ex, because if you don't do it, it will make you to resent yourself, and it's not good for your mental health. So you have to cut it off. Don't be a friend to your ex. If you're a friend to your ex will know that, okay, this one cannot do without me. This one cannot move on without me. In his or her mind, is no longer for you. Understand? So what the person will now be doing is to be using you. But his heart is for another person. You have to cut off everything. Let the person know that, okay, I can live, I can do, and I can live without you. The next thing that you will do is that you prioritize other relationships. There's so many people out that they love you. Get in touch with the old friends and make new friends. Don't try to remain in a box of toxic emotion and distressing feelings. Get out, get to know people. If you need to speak up, speak up. If you have people that you can discuss with around you, speak up. When you do this, you will feel light within. This will overrule every negative thought that generally comes after breakup. That's why you just need to you discuss with people, you go out. And the next thing that you will do is spend time on yourself. It's about you now. Spend time on yourself, start loving yourself, start focusing on yourself, and emerge as a different person. And when your ex will see you, ah, take ultimate care of yourself and your appearance. This will keep the confidence alive, and you will find yourself in a better position than before. Do what makes you happy. This will divert your attention and make it easier for you to move on. You need to join support group, join support group. You need to take a trip, just travel. Give yourself space, travel, take a trip, go and enjoy yourself in another place. Keep on working on yourself. And the next thing that you will do is that you can go and see a therapist if you are not comfortable discussing with the people around you. You can seek professional help. Talk to a professional who can guide you on how to go about things. There is no harm in seeking help, and one must never feel shy. So please, if your relationship is not working, don't get stuck there. And the last thing that we will do is that talk to your maker. Your maker loves you. That one cannot break your heart. Talk to God, pray about it. Tell him to give you grace and boldness and courage to do the things that we need to do to move on from any relationship, from someone that you love. You need him. He will never leave you nor forsake you. God will never break your heart. So let your relationship bring you back to God again, like never before. So you pray about it. Also, let me close this way. Love doesn't always go away just because we want it to. Even if you cannot entirely stop loving someone who doesn't love you or who is caused you harm, you can manage those feelings in a positive, healthy way so they don't continue to cause you pain. I pray that grace that you need and the courage that you need to move on from any negative, evil relationship or from someone who doesn't love you, God will give it to you in the mighty name of Jesus. Let me tell you, I love you. As you are listening to me, I love you. Don't get stuck in a relationship that is not working. Move on with your life. When they born you, they didn't join your cord with that person. It is well with you in the mighty name of Jesus. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Share it with your loved ones. And I'm also expecting your comments under the video. If you need to reach out to me, my address are under the video. It is well with you in the mighty name of Jesus. I love you. Shalom.